that's something that we can do, absolutely. Yeah, there are, Wade Lewis, there is ways that we can refute the decision, absolutely. We're just getting started in those processes now. Lars, can we keep the parts like the gearbox and gears, etc.? I wouldn't think so.
They will make it all part of all part of the law that they will take everything.
Yeah, that's it. So you'll probably find that if it's classed, or they'll just use the blanket airsoft rule, which they like using for seizing parts anyway. As it stands, I don't think.
Hence, that's why we've distanced ourselves from any airsoft association, and we don't have any connection to any airsoft things.
Yes. Yeah, Daniel Smith. Yeah, it is a situation of a few idiots ruining it for the rest of us. So obviously you saw the footage, which we knew about from December last year, of six guys that had been arrested in a public reservation.
Public
yeah, in Ellenbrook with gel blasters. ROG and TRG were called to the situation and seized the gel blasters. From what I understand, they were prosecuted for carrying gel blasters and inciting fear in the local community, and rightfully so. Unfortunately, they're using gel blasters and criminals to try and ban the sport completely. What they don't understand, or probably they don't care about, is only law-abiding citizens are going to go hand in hand in their gel blasters. Criminals are not going to go hand in hand. They're going to continue using them and continue causing problems anyway.
It's just the same as real firearms.
Yeah.
When they make restrictions on that, you think any criminals went handed in their guns? I don't think so. All the people that handed it in are just normal, everyday people that had legitimate reason to own one and to use one. Yeah. It'll be the same in this instant. Everyone that, they're kind of relating it to, attracting criminals, this and that. When the hell do we ever see a criminal organisation or group come to a game and play? It's ridiculous. And people, they should get their information straight before they start going and doing that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so John Greenwood, most likely they'll now stake out any venues that people visit.
It's not like they haven't been.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not starting now, mate.
We've had visits from the police before, as far as coming to the venue and stuff. So they know where we play. They know if you are a business in or operating within the gel blasting community. They already know who you are. It's going to happen anyway. As far as grabbing you or taking your details, etc., let's hope it doesn't get like that. Something like that doesn't particularly sound legal to me anyway.
Well, they can't. So just a bit of background. Our first CQB, the police helped themselves inside without a warrant. That is deemed by the lawyer as illegal to begin with, but I've decided not to pursue that. Pursue them in court for all that stuff because it wasn't in the best interest of what we were doing. And again, they acknowledged that we were there. They knew what we were doing, and they were fine with it as long as we were doing it on our own premises, not running around on the street. They know where we play at the paintball field, and again, they acknowledge that we play there. As long as we play there and we're not running around on the street shooting each other and shooting random people, we didn't have a problem up until now, because whatever reason that they either got harassed or whatever, they keep getting gel ball, keep getting compared to airsoft and whatever else, and whatever else the airsoft group went and meet with them about. Who knows? Who knows why they decided to do this now? Because there hasn't been really any instances ever since there's been a few last year that we know of, the Ellenbrook one. There was a couple where people used a gel blaster to go do an armed robbery at a chemist. if the gel blaster wasn't available, he'll use a knife or a hammer or a screwdriver or an actual real gun. So you can't blame the gel blaster for people doing stupid stuff.
People are going to use whatever they have on hand. So if a person wants to commit a crime, they're going to do it with anything, whether it be, as I said, hammer, screwdriver, gel blaster. You know, somebody holds up a chemist with a hammer, you don't go and ban all hammers.
You know,
So,
just even like the other day, we just had a police response to a gentleman's club in North Perth. There was someone called up and said there was a gun involved. There wasn't any gun. They still showed up, so they can't blame every police incident and saying that we're getting rid of it so we don't so we don't have to deal with the problem. Incidents is going to happen with or without gel blaster.
Tyrant Powers, keeping stuff like your rigs, clothing, accessories shouldn't be a problem. It's only gel blasters that are involved. As far as accessories like scopes and sights and stuff like that, should be okay too. That's to the best of my knowledge and understanding at this point in time. It is just, as far as we're concerned, the gel blaster itself. That could change if the lawyer says otherwise. We'll just have to wait and see. Said before, petitioning is definitely an option for us. We're just trying to wade through all the stuff that we've got at the moment. So,
Well, we'll do everything we can to sort of try to resolve this in our favour. But at the end of the day, the first and foremost is just stay calm. Don't go crazy. Don't start ranting and raving everywhere. That's not going to do anybody any good.
Also, as Michael Spendlove posted out, if you've got your patches on the wall and you want to kind of grab them, we still will be operating CQB, or CQB will be open from its normal 6 till 10. So if you do want to pick up any of your stuff, you can do. Okay. Alex, 24-hour game for our final send-off. Mate, I can barely make it through a normal game day. I don't think I can do 24 hours of gel ball. So, anything's possible at this rate. Cody saying that he wasn't expecting this today. Look, it seems like a pretty snap decision. It was the press conference was very short, sharp, and was over in a flash. Really, they didn't really want to answer too many questions. They didn't really want to indict themselves or dig themselves a hole with their answers. So
they really have
very
minimal knowledge of a gel blaster or how it's involved in the community. All they keep referring to is criminal this, criminal that, doing the wrong thing. People do the wrong thing with anything. So, and criminals, they're out there, regardless of gel blaster or not. So why are you targeting gel blasters just because you're linking them with criminals? Criminals are not interested in gel blaster. They want real guns. Right?
So John Markham makes a very good point. Don't go start protesting all kitted up. Okay, not that I was thinking.
Advice too.
Yeah, not that that crossed my mind, but please do not do that. We don't need to incite any more fear or worry in the community. That's the last thing we need, and the last thing we want is a sport. This is a sport in which a whole family can be involved in, young kids, etc. It's not, we don't need to turn it into like a backyard militia type thing, okay? Can we gut them and turn them into replicas, David asks.
No, because they've already tried to say that, you can change the parts to make it a real firearm. So even if you just got the shells, they'll argue that same point, that you can just get some parts and do whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah. Brody Kellogg's, would Perth GBG attempt an angle of having a business where you could own, hire or rent gel blasters instead of having a personal ownership of blasters? It really just depends.
It depends on how far this law goes.
Yeah.
If they, what is it? No. It depends on how far they take this. If they just go, that's why we just got to wait and see what they put out, and then we'll go from there. Because at the moment, it's pretty vague. They're gonna ban it. That's it.
Yeah. Dave Nielsen, great comment, mate, about waiting till it comes out on paper, that people don't make assumptions. Very much, you've got your head on your shoulders as far as that one's concerned. Absolutely. So we just need to wait until we have the full picture, all the information, and then that'll dictate on how we act and proceed.
There's always two sides to every story. The way the police minister and commissioner looked at the Gel Blaster thing itself, they're only looking at it from like one point of view. So we've still got our side to tell, and I think we did that during our interview with all the network. So stay tuned, see what falls out of the tree, I guess. And then we'll take it as a step by step. And please, we can't say it enough times. Just remain calm. Do not go, harassing your MPs or sending, jumping up and down saying this and that about the police minister and start mocking them and doing this and that. That's no good for anybody. All right.
Paul Southern, worth getting a lawyer from South Australia who dealt with the Queensland and South Australia battle. The lawyer that actually dealt with that is here in WA.
The lawyer that dealt with that problem and to push Queensland through to begin with, he is here in WA, and he's one of, but he is here in WA, and we are in close contact. So we're not going to take this, as the, lying down. It's not. We will do something about it. Just wait and see.
Brody, GoFundMe to pay for the legal battle. No, we're not at this stage, mate. We don't know what we're doing. We're definitely not going to be taking on people's money.
We've never done that before, so anything we needed, we've raised it ourselves. We're not like other groups that take people's money and do nothing with it. That's not how we operate. So again, wait and see. We really can't do too much until we know more information.
Yeah. So Logan says, do we even have a chance at all? Yeah, we do.
Never say never, mate.
You never say die. We'll do the best we can and the best to our ability to keep gel blasting on its feet, so that we can keep playing and keep meeting new people, and expanding the sport in the best positive light we can. So we will do everything we can.
The best way people can support us in that fact is just come out and play. Come out and play. That's how you show your support. So if you say Gel Blaster means a lot to you, now's the time to prove it. So
Reese asked if we could register Gel Blasters like they did in South Australia. Up to the police ministers. We don't know what their agenda is. Well, we do know what their agenda is, but we don't know if we can make any amendments to it or work with them. So just going to have to wait and see. Is there anything you can do to help Perth GBG? Absolutely. So go visit our business page. There's a section, website, business page, website. There's a section in there in which you can tell your Gel Blaster story. So please go in there and write your Gel Blaster story of how you started, the friends you've made, the people you've met, how it has impacted your life, whether that be through just getting out and getting a bit of fitness to, making lifelong friends, helping your mental health, etc. Go in there and show us some love. So that's definitely the way to do it, and then everybody can see. I think we've kind of ticked everything off, eh? Yeah.
I mean, there's the comments will still be left open there, so if you didn't have anything else, then just whack it on there, and then we'll try to give you some information on it as best as we can.
Yeah, cool. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your questions. If you do have any more questions, please send them through our website, just in the email function there, and we will best answer them when we can. All right. When we do get updates, we will let you know as quick as we can. Okay. So we just got to see what happens. Keep an eye on the news as well. We did say at the start, we've had some interviews today with ABC, Channel 7, Channel 9 and Channel 10. Also 6PR at about
5:15.
5:15, 5:15. Keep your ear out, and yeah, best of luck.
Stay safe.